me see if I can turn this volume up. There you go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just learned how to do it this. I didn't know how to change the settings. Well, I'm out here this morning. I'm gonna move it up just a little bit. I hope I don't hit my hose because I'm about to water. I don't have irrigation and stuff, but I'm out here this morning in my garden. Had ran to the store and got my creamer for my coffee because I love my coffee in the morning. And hopefully you can hear me because I don't have any speaker yet on my thing. So let me see. Do I have air? Um, there you go. I think everything. Yep. Okay. So good morning. Good morning. I am out here. This is Tish doing what you do, subdivision garden this morning. I am out here watering my garden this morning with the hose. I haven't set up everything so it can be watered. I don't know if I'm going to do my irrigation or not. It won't be the one that, that everybody else have, but it'll be something that I put together. But I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it or not. And I think any time is better than no time. And so right now, I'm going to try to get out here early and water. It takes me about an hour and a half or so to water everything. I do it in the evening and try it in the morning because it's getting hotter during the days now. And just want to get some of this stuff done. But I wanted to talk to you all about, just to talk, have a quick chat this morning and while I was watering. But also a word that God gave me about being persistent and continuing. In Ecclesiastes, let me get my scripture so I make sure. I'm going to put this right down here and let it water in this garden for a minute. I got some containers in there, some little cups I have to put some more plants in there. I learned that I could put my peppers with my squash. So, in the word this morning, let me see. In Ecclesiastes 9, let me see where I was at. I was looking at, this came to be about, the race did not come to the swift. So what I was thinking, and I was like, okay, what do you mean by that? The race don't come to the swift. Well, as my persistency and thinking about, I'm so late and I haven't did all this and haven't gotten things done yet. But then I seen how our weather was fluctuating so much. In and out, up and down, cold, hot, cool mornings, everything else. And people are still growing brassicas because our season just been out of whack a little bit. So now we're getting into a lot of warm days. But the scripture reads, let me get you the scripture. The race doesn't come to the swift. So I'm gonna pause that a minute. And the scripture says, Ecclesiastes 9 and 11 says, I have seen everything else under the sun. The race is not to the swift or the battle to the strong, nor does food come to the wise, or wealth to the bright, or favor to the learned. But time and chance happen to them all. So it's saying that the race is not given to the swift. So we're thinking that we run it fast and we do it quick, the thing's going to come to us, right? We're thinking that the battle, we're going to win it because we're strong. It's good to get the endurance, yes. Nor does food come to the wise. Thinking I'm wise, I'm smart, then I'm going to get food, right? The wealth to the bright. So they're trying to say if I'm smart enough, then I'm going to be wealthy. I'm going to be wealthy because I'm smart enough. I got all my education, got all the knowledge. I'm going to be smart. Favor to the learned. Okay, so I am learned. I'm intelligent. I have gotten all what I needed. So I'm getting favor. So I'm thinking all this on me. What I have done for me. Me. Time and chance happen to them all. So what I was reading and thinking about that, I said, wait a minute. We forgot one person out of the loop. God. And I was reading this thing. It said, "What does the race? What does the race is not given to the swift means?" Ecclesiastes 9 tells us that the race is not given to the swift, nor to the battle to the strong. This means that even if you are not the smartest or the strongest or most knowledgeable or the best looking in the nation, God can still give you good success when you depend on his grace, when you depend on him. So when we're thinking that we can get it all because we this and we that, we got it all, this and that, that's why I got that. No, no, no. You forgot the main person that gave you all that. You forgot the main person that been right there with you, that's been helping you succeed. The one that have been pushing the button, have been pushing the envelope, has been shifting paperwork. All this stuff is our Father. And we have to give him knowledge and praise for that. Because we can't do nothing without him. Nothing can be done without him. We thinking that we doing it all with our might. No, no, it's not our might. It's him. It's our Father. It's our Father. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Let me see. Good morning. Good morning. So we got to realize that, look here, the race ain't given to the swift, nor to the strong, nor to those who are knowledgeable and bright, those who are all this and that. Yeah, we thinking that all because they got this and that. No, don't look at the outer material. We don't know what they had to go through. And on other things, we don't even know what's going on in their household. So don't think just because you don't have and they have and you thinking that, oh, they better than you because of this and this and that, or they pretty. No, 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 no. They ain't got nothing to do. What's your heart like? What's your heart like? Who you worshiping? Who you serving? Who you depending on? We got to get out that mindset thinking it's me, 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 and that we are doing it. We're not doing it. God give us the grace to do it. God give us the favor to do it. That we get everything from him. He is our Savior. He is our confidant. He is the one that pushes us forward every morning, every day, just like this garden wouldn't been working, wouldn't get done if I did not depend on my Father. Some mornings I don't want to get up. I don't want to move out of my bed, but I know it's something I have to do. And with God's strength, I say, God, give me strength. And I thank him every day when I see this green, see the deep green, and I see things growing. Because he gave me the strength to keep moving forward. When I saw them two snakes out here, look, I could have said, oh, that's it for this year. No, 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 no. Got them things taken care of and move forward. Because I'm not going to give up. I want to have a sustainable homestead. I want to have a place where I can go out and pick my own veggies, know what I have put in it, know what no processor or no chemical based stuff was in it. I know what I did to help it get to the status of where it is I can pick it. I know because I grew it. We have to trust him and know that it's not given to because you have it all. Uh-uh. Our Father, our Father is so powerful. He's so awesome at what he does. Good morning, everybody. I just want to jump on and let you know that Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 11, and he's talking about that, and it goes into depth with more. But I just want you to let you know that it's not given to all those. And you thinking that you can't do it because you don't have what they have, or doing it. No, 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 no. Your grace, what you have consistently been doing with him, waking up, praying, getting on your knees, studying his word, meditating on his word daily. That's important. Meditating on his word daily. Meditating on his word daily to get to know him more and more. Not wondering, but knowing who he is and he knowing who you are. That building that relationship. Build that relationship with him so you will know. God will show you. He will give you. He will give you ideas. Give you $1 million ideas. The thing is, when you get that victory and you get that status and you get that where you want to be at, don't forget where you got it from. Don't forget who got you there. Don't do that. Because the quickest you get it, it can be quick, it can be gone. So don't forget who brought you to where you at. Well, I hope that encouraged someone this morning. Let me see. Hope that encouraged someone this morning. And anyway, I wanted to, while we're out here, you might want to see the garden, right? Would y'all like to see it? Well, I have been growing and I'm still watering. Let me get this side of the water done because it's getting warm and I don't want the heat, the sun to come up over across this house. Is starting to rise up over it. And I try to get my water done before that. So I'm gonna get this done and I don't know if I'm gonna jump back on or not and just show you the stuff, or I might do a video to show you update or whatever. I'm not sure. Because trying to videotape or show you this part and watering, look here, that's a lot of work. I don't have another hand out here. If I had another hand, it would be great. But this is a one-woman show over here. I didn't build anything else this year. I did put up another screen. I got some more. I got some more shade cloth. My sister, gardening friend, sister Miss Pam gave me some more shade cloth. She had some extra and I put one up over there past my herbs. And I didn't put it on the other end because the trees is covering that part of the herbs. But I do have to cut back some of that mint. Mint, you know, that thing will grow. It'll continue to grow. Oh, not enough water in it yet. Gotta let that soak in. I like to soak it early in the morning and it'll be good for the rest of for the day for right now. And then later on in the afternoon I come and check, and usually if it's a real hot day I will water in the afternoon and see how well the soil is. I do a test with my finger or a stick and see if it's down, because you can't tell by just looking at the top surface. You gotta, where the roots at, that's where you want the water to go. So eventually one day I'll be able to get them irrigation system up and going. And then I don't have to worry about with the watering so deep, watering so much deep. All right. Okay. So anyway, just remember to keep your faith, keep strength, keep your faith, keep believing, trusting God in all you do. Don't give up. Keep walking strong in Him. You know, it get weary sometimes. I look here. It get weary sometimes. I'm going to tell you, it do. But you got to keep moving. Keep going. My watermelon looking good over here this year. I can't wait to see it sprawling out. I'm like, Lord, I hope it don't go crazy. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to get something. I got some crates. See if I can get some more some kind of crates or something, or some platforms I can put down underneath of and put some straw so they have a bedding so it can lay on. And I'm not going to allow all the watermelons to be on one thing. If it got too many, I'm going to pluck them out so it can have energy to go to that particular one. Because if you have too many on the thing, I heard that it's not going to grow as well because the energy is not, it's just focusing on everything, so it takes it from it. So. And always, when you water tomatoes, make sure you don't water on top. Pepper said that really your plants really don't like to be watered on top. If you do it early in the morning, it's okay, but you just want to water the soil really. And I don't have my long handle because it broke last year. I got to get another long handle sprayer. Yeah. I have some ideas for irrigation for a small space like this, and you have a water hose at the house, or you got some water barrels, you use trash cans and stuff like that, and we don't have all that space and all that money, you don't have all the things like everybody else have. I have a great idea for that. I might test it this year. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple of these barrels, and I want to test my homemade DIY irrigation and see if it worked for at least these beds right here. I would love to have it for my tomatoes, and that'd be great, but we'll see if I can be able to get my hands on some for a good price, because I type person I want deals. I don't want to pay all the money. I love deals. One thing I found I don't like is that wheat straw for anything else, because I see it gets a lot of grass start growing in it this year. I'm like, hey, where got this grass growing? And usually I don't get grass growing like this. I usually get Just with the other straw I get, I don't get any grass. But this year, so I'm getting a lot of grass growing in it from that wheat straw. But I'm going to use it because I have a whole barrel full of it, and I need some straw for my garden. Okay, that's still water. One thing about some of these water containers you can get, these pots, I have found some at Lidl's. If you have a Lidl store in your area, I found some they probably, I don't know if they're still in your area because they went quick. They had some with the disc container at the bottom, and I think the bigger, the largest ones, they was like $6, $6.99, and you get the container and the what they call the base, the tray at the bottom, so you can hold water in it. You can bottom water it. I like those, and then you don't have to punch any holes in it. The holes are already in it. They had some for $3.99. I had like those. They didn't come with the disc. The ones, anyone that came with the saucer at the bottom was like a little bit more. There was $6.99. Then it was some for $5.99. Not five. What's it? $4.99, I think. And some for $3.99. That was just by itself. $4.99, and maybe $5.99, $6.99, something like that. But they don't have any of those anymore. They got the discs, and I might get some more discs for the other one. Cause I'm trying to find a bottom watering system, maybe for my tomatoes. I'm gonna put something underneath of the buckets so they continue to have that. I know I did the bottles last year. That was pretty good, but during the heat of the summer, it was just filling up. It was just draining out too fast. And I did see this thing you can stick down in by the plant. It'd be a little drip thing. You put a bottle on it and drip it. So I might try those, get some of those. But I also want to get some pans or something I can put underneath my tomato buckets so I can fill it up with water and it can just soak it up from the bottom. Yep, that's one of the ideas. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my garden watering. And I'll probably do a video of an update. I don't know if I'm going to do a day because I got a little bit of work to do out here to finish up some stuff. I got to work on a bed, finish up, add some more peppers and other beds that are, now I don't have to buy any. I'm not buying any of those containers for all them peppers I had left. I had like 7 peppers left. So what I found out, I could mix them in with some of my squash beds and my tomatoes because they compatible. So I said, okay, I had like 5 more tomatoes after I got those buckets. I have 5 more, so I'm gonna put it on trellis, and they trellising ones. So I'm gonna put it on beside the trellis so the tomatoes can go up on these trellises as well. And I only have a couple of what are they called? Butternut squash and spaghetti squash. I didn't do a lot of those this year. I don't know, they didn't come up, and I don't know if they're going to take here because in the stores they don't have those, and I don't know if Sal got any of those either that she grew. So if I don't get any of those, I'm okay with that this year. I just go get some from a local farmer or something if I want to make some spaghetti, use a spaghetti squash or a butternut squash. But next year I'll make sure I have a stock of them. I want to make sure I get a lot of peppers and tomatoes, making my sauces and stuff. And peppers, I want to store peppers. And next year I want to do beds and beds of onions so I can be able to store up onions because I eat a lot of onions and I want to be able to do that. I got my beans. Everything looking so beautiful this morning. I mean, overnight these tomatoes had shot up like crazy, and it's time for me to do that weaving. I did see another video where this person was doing a weaving, but the way he did it crossways. And he said he did it twine, but he noticed the twine was getting kind of lax, you know, loose. And he used this kind of, it looked almost like plastic rope type tie. But I got some jute cord because it's natural. So I'm going to put those on those areas for the indeterminate tomatoes. So I will probably tune back in or something and do a walkthrough. Maybe not today because I got a lot of work to do. And I'm already into 19-20 minutes and I got to go. So everybody have a wonderful morning. I hope you be able to read Ecclesiastes 9, chapter 11. And remember that, look here, just because you see that somebody else got this and got that and everything else, and you think it got, no. God said it's not given to the swift, not to the people that got knowledge, not to those who got all the wealth, all that. The grace of God give you that. God's grace, God's goodness. He pours it onto you. Now, how he poured on you, what are you doing with for him? Are you worshiping him? Are you praising him? Are you building relationship with him? Are you in his presence and stuff like that? Look at, we got to be able to be more and more into our Father, to know more and more about him, and how and then we'll know more and more how we are maneuvering, how he can maneuver us and get us where we want to be. Because it's not about us, it's about him. But also, when we talk about how we want to get somewhere, is that in his plan for us to be there also. We got to remember that. Because some places we want to go, God said no. That is not where he wants us to be at the moment or at the time period. He have a plan and purpose for each and every one of us. Before we was born, he said he knew us. He knew us. That means he knew our plan. He knew our schedule. Seen it, went past. And that's how sometimes I believe that we have going to say, I remember this, but maybe you didn't. I believe that because our future already been set for us before we was born. He knew us. I think that glimpse came through somewhere. But when God gives us a vision for something, to do something, write it down, make it plain, present it before him, and ask him when is the perfect time to do it. Ask him. He will give it to you. But don't give up on your garden. Don't give up on the things that you're doing. Not just garden, anything. Don't give up on it, because it's not given to the swift. Those who endure, the grace of God is causing it to happen. This area was not like this when I started. It looked a mess because I let it go and didn't do anything at the end of the last season. It took time, vision. One thing God gave me a vision, I wrote it down and made it plain. And I got out here, started tweaking, started doing things, and started making it happen. Yeah, I think I was late, but God said, no, you were right on time. Because I believe if I did it the time that I usually did it, I would have brought things out here a little bit too early. Because we had got a little bit more coldness. Snaps came in. So I thank God for allowing me to do what I do. And I thank him for me listening to him. So y'all be blessed. Have a wonderful day. And we'll talk soon in all the glory. Talk to you later. Bye.